This head is too small for my head. So he's taking a nap. So I am going to adventure outside. We're waiting here, Riverside, California, to get unloaded. We tried to do it early, but they said no. We have to just stick to our 6 o'clock appointment, so we're just lounging. We went to go get some food earlier and just go browsing at the shopping center. Went for a walk, got some Starbucks, and now I'm gonna do some work. I'm gonna use my lawn chair for the first time and do some work out here under the trees. It's really nice. And the reefer is doing good. We still got like 33 degrees in there. We only have 2 stops left. This second to last stop has 1 pallet we have to deliver, and then the last one has 3 pallets, which is so dumb. The first stop, for some reason, we unloaded like 17 pallets. So at least we're saving gas on the last stop. Here's my little setup. I have a dog on each side. Change the legs. And the truck's parked right here in the back. And then I have my little fluffy chair with my laptop, and I'm gonna do some work until it's gonna be another hour until we get loaded. So I'm making good use of my time. These are my trucker's path glasses. I think it's funny that I'm wearing them. I don't think they're that bad, to be honest. And they were free. Do you guys notice that when food is free, it tastes better? This is amazing. Yes. Don't I look super comfortable? I am very comfortable. First thing I have to say is this trucking world is definitely survival of the fittest. That is the #1 thing that everyone has to realize, and I think a lot of us know, but it's survival of the fittest, and no one's gonna hand anything to us, whether we're a company driver or not. Like, when it comes to being healthy and being human, it's all the same. The conditions, like, oh, Rudy, the conditions like restrooms at warehouses, anywhere for us to exercise, anything for us to eat healthy. And when I healthy, I don't mean super processed, high sodium sandwiches at Flying J, at the PJ Fresh. Like, PJ Fresh is whatever. And then I know that TA has made moves, but they have a couple of TAs across the country that have gyms in it. For some reason, this week, it's been getting to me. Like, I'd be so frustrated. And I know the whole parking thing is for a reason, and it's not just because a whole bunch of truckers. I know you guys are going to be like, well, a whole bunch of truckers, they just suck at driving and they keep hitting shit. Well, yeah, they keep hitting stop signs and stuff like that, so it's a total liability. But we were in a Lowe's parking lot the other day, and we were only there for, I think, 6 hours, and because it was a heat wave, we sunk probably like, I don't know how many inches of holes into the concrete, and we only had 30,000 pounds. I think that it's another reason why we aren't allowed to, because we damaged the concrete with the heavy weight. We leave trash, not we, but a lot of truck drivers leave trash around, and it's such a every man for himself. I know there's a lot of like scumbags in trucking, and there's a lot of like people that give us a bad name, and I have to say, when I took a break from trucking and I came back, I see it more now than ever. Before, I feel like I had rose-colored glasses. In my heart, I know that there's so many of you guys out there that are actually real, legit, really good people, clean, respectful, just doing your damn job, like us. And I know that there's a bunch of you out there. We just don't run into them every day. But it sucks that we have to take the heat for all these guys that are doing all this crap. And I feel like a good option would be to give us the option. Like if there was a truck stop, okay, in America. I've had this dream once upon a time, and I was kind of having like a wild day where my thoughts were running crazy. And now I'm like, I don't know if I would actually do that. But it was gonna be like a non-profit kind of thing where I was gonna break even because I wanted to give back to truckers. But my idea was to have something like a TA, but not TA because TA has gone downhill and they suck, everyone knows that. But my idea was to have like this giant chain, and it has like a little mini gym, it has fresh foods, and they're near big cities where you don't have to travel fresh produce and fresh food like all the way across the country, you know, in the middle of nowhere. Like we don't need that. Just somewhere near a big city where you could have it anywhere, you know, and then charge like a membership to truckers because the industry is so huge now. There's so many women that are in the industry now. There's so many people like me. We just don't see them every day. And I know that's not very common, and I know that we're all not going to be out here like driving our trucks in Gucci slippers, but where did I leave off? Okay, so the other idea is I think it's really hard to have like a fresh cafe that's not Subway at every single one of these just chain truck stops that I'm talking about. But if it gave us more of the option to cook, this brilliant idea, okay? Because obviously cooking in the truck, I feel personally, is a little dirty. That's why we cook on the catwalk. We have gotten our schedule down to a T to be able to work out almost every other day doing cross country, and it's insane. If you guys knew the hoops we really had to jump through to be able to exercise. And what I do is do 30-minute walks and jogs with the dogs at some of these sketchy warehouses and these sketchy neighborhoods in trash. Like, it's crazy. But anyway, so some of the truck stops, they could have like a little area where there's like 3 or 4 hot plates, and people can go there and they can cook a hot meal and go on their way, especially people like us. I would purchase a shit out of that membership. It could be over $100 a month. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, that's a lot. And the least minimal thing that I could ask for is that if warehouses would be mandatory that they have a restroom, even a porta potty. Because I'm not kidding you, but a lot of these warehouses don't even have porta potties. Like, how is that legal? Like, literally out here, it's every man for yourself. Survival of the fittest. There is so many crazy things I've had to come up with to be able to just survive a whole day in the truck. Even if I didn't live in the truck 365 days a year. Even if I just worked a day or 2 days or did regional or local. Like, there's no provisions. But you know what? We can't change the world, but we can change ourselves. And that's what I've gotten really good at so far. So anyway, I'm gonna do some editing. We got my glasses on because I can't see shit in these. And I've been coming across a lot of people lately, and they're asking me, how did you get in the trucking industry? Like, it's so hard. Like, where do you even start? And I'm like, does anyone have a CDL? Have they been worked for a company? Like, any of that? And they're like, no, where do I even start? And I'm like, damn, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, you've got a long way to go. Okay, it's time for us to go to check-in anyway, so we gotta do that. I get the dogs back in.